What are you reading Wednesday? Not you, Wednesday. You. What are you reading? Let me know in the comments. I'm nosy. Well, I'm certainly not reading this. I'm reading this. It's non-fiction November. This is The Dinosaur Hunters by Deborah Cadbury. And it's a fascinating story. It's about the dinosaur hunters, the early paleontologists in the 19th century, and it's interesting how the science evolves. In Lyme Regis, there was Mary Anning. Though uneducated, she discovered some very interesting fossils and put together an ichthyosaurus. A lot of her work was stolen in a way by various geologists, male geologists at the time, and they took praise for what she'd found. But we know now that Mary Anning was really this mother of paleontologists. There were a lot of others. There was Gideon Mantell, who was working in Sussex, looking at the different layers of rock. And there was Richard Owen, and there was a big rivalry between Richard Owen and Gideon Mantell. And it's interesting the different ideas they had about these bones. That first they thought it was some giant crocodile, but it's Gideon Mantell that had the idea that these were some sort of lizard, some giant lizard, because the teeth looked like a monitor lizard, but just so much bigger. So they got these ideas for these dinosaurs. I'm not reading Cryptonomicon at the moment. This is a PFN. Pause for now. I might get back to it next month or maybe in the new year. It's not a DNF yet. But I am reading a second book, and that's Back to Haunt You, a police procedural set in Ryde on the Isle of Wight. Vicky is a young mother and her life changes irrevocably. Her husband goes to the supermarket to do some shopping, takes the 9-month-old son, and the husband has a heart attack and the son disappears. And the case is being investigated by DI Jennifer Stone, who has trauma of her own and a bit of a drinking problem. And for a police procedural, this is quite long. It's over 400 pages. I think maybe it's too long. It could be condensed a bit. So those are the two books I'm reading. Let me know in the comments what you're reading. I'm very interested to know, and I'll see you on the next video. Goodbye.